I'm Bianca Moore, 28 years old. Last Mother's Day, my mother sent me a bill for $347,000. The subject line read, "The cost of raising a disappointment." She CC'd all 48 relatives, every aunt, uncle, cousin-in-law from California to Maine. She thought I would cry, apologize, and shrink like I always did. But this time, I replied with a single photo dot. By the next morning, 47 of them had blocked her. The 48th, my grandmother, did something far worse. The pattern: I work as a financial analyst in Boston. Numbers don't lie. People do. My sister Vicky is 3 years older. When she bought her colonial in Wellesley, our parents gifted her $80,000 for the down payment. I found out through Instagram when I graduated college magna cum laude. Mom texted, "Congratulations," 3 weeks late. No exclamation point. When Vicky made junior partner, they threw her a party with catered champagne. I'd learned long ago to measure my worth in things I could control. My work, my savings, the peace of my own space. The reunion 2 weeks before Mother's Day. Mom announced a family reunion. All 48 relatives gathering at Grandma Eleanor's farmhouse in Connecticut. I arrived at dawn to cook and set up. Vicky swept in at 11:30 wearing cream silk, carrying expensive peonies. "Everything looks perfect," she told Mom. "You outdid yourself." Mom smiled. I had a little help. She didn't look at me during the toast after lunch. Mom stood up. Being a mother is rewarding, but also the hardest job. I've been blessed with 2 daughters, 2 very different daughters. One who's made me proud every day, and one who's tested me. Eyes shifted toward me. "So I prepared something special," Mom continued, pulling out her phone. "A gift for all of you and for one daughter in particular." 48 phones buzzed simultaneously. The bill, the email subject line. "The cost of raising a disappointment." Inside was an itemized spreadsheet of my entire existence. Hospital birth, $12, 400 diapers, $2, 800 braces, $8, college room and board, $48, cell phone bills, $8,400 total, $347,000. Mom read selections aloud. Orthodontia, $8,000. Does she ever say thank you? Birthday parties over 18 years, $1,200. Did she ever appreciate a single one? She'd even framed a printed copy and hung it above the fireplace. The room waited for me to cry, to apologize, to shrink. Instead, I pulled out my phone. "Mom," I said calmly, "since we're sharing numbers today, I have some of my own." The truth, I opened my email and selected all 48 contacts. "You calculated what I cost you," I said. "Seems only fair I calculate what you cost me." I pressed send. The email contained 3 attachments. First, "You charged me for college." "Mom, but I paid for it myself, $67,000 in student loans I'm still paying off." "My college fund?" "You withdrew all $89,000 1 month before I started college and bought yourself a new Lexus." Gasps rippled through the room. Second, "For 6 years. You claimed me as a dependent on your taxes while I was living independently. That's $32,000 in fraudulent tax benefits, a federal crime." Uncle George, a retired accountant, spoke up. "That's identity theft." Third, and this is the big one, 3 credit cards opened in my name between 2016 and 2018, all maxed out. $47,000 in debt on my record for purchases I never made. I looked at Vicky. "One of those cards bought your engagement ring. $8,400 charged to a card with my name on it." Her husband Garrick stared at her hand. "You wore my stolen identity to your wedding," I said. The final revelation. Mom tried to cry, to manipulate the room like she always had. But I wasn't finished. 3 years ago, I took a screenshot of something, I said. "I told myself I'd never use it. But you forced my hand today." I opened the image and sent it to everyone. It was a text from Linda Moore to Victoria Moore, dated 3 years earlier. "Bianca isn't Richard's biological child. Don't tell anyone. If he finds out, he'll divorce me and I'll lose everything. The room went absolutely still. My father, the man who'd raised me, taught me to ride a bike, helped with my homework, whispered, "Linda, what is this?" She couldn't speak. Dad stood up and walked out. His car pulled away moments later. The aftermath: by midnight, 47 family members had blocked Mom from everything. The next morning, I met Grandma Eleanor. She called her estate attorney at 2:17 a.m. "Your mother was set to receive 35% of my estate," Eleanor said. "That's been reduced to 5%, just enough she can't challenge it. Your share has increased from 10% to 30%. She handed me an envelope, the $50,000 graduation gift she'd tried to give me 6 years ago. Mom had intercepted it. 2 months later, Dad's divorce was finalized. I moved in with my boyfriend, Marcus. We started having Sunday dinners, just us, sometimes Grandma Eleanor, when Mom showed up at my workplace trying to talk. I set a clear boundary. You don't get to show up and pretend we're having a reconciliation moment. We're nothing until you learn that my no means no." She stood there watching me drive away. My hands were steady on the steering wheel. For the first time in my life, they weren't shaking. That's what freedom feels like. If you're the disappointment in your family, know this: you're not the problem. You never were. Sometimes the people who should love us hurt us most. Setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's survival. My mother sent me a bill for $347,000, but she never calculated what she cost me. The years wondering why I wasn't good enough. The confidence crashed, the opportunities stolen. There's no price tag for that. And there's nothing she can pay to get me back. I'm Bianca Moore, and my bill is paid in full.